Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 9 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone had a great day, safe day. Let's make it a great night, folks. Let's take a look at one of our 4 agreements. Release the need to be right. When you believe something, you assume you're right. You may even destroy relationships in order to defend your position. Let go of the need to defend your position. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We had the Dow Industrials up 55, NASDAQ up 6, S&P's up 6.5, gold contract flat at $1,553 an ounce. Silver up 2 pennies at $26.82 an ounce. Copper. Platinum actually down $8 at $1,524 an ounce. Copper up 2 pennies at $3.36 a pound. Light sweet crude down $1, trading out at $93.36 a barrel. Bonds up a point at 146.09. That's the 30-year, and that baby, folks, is going to 148 ASAP. Monster volume, 500,000 contracts up there. King dollar down 36 ticks at 82.82. Now, that's after being over 83 big time. King dollar's going to be right back up there. What it did, it got over the highs, had the volume, gave it up in price. When you give it up in price with volume, folks, you're right back topside. Euro up 83 ticks at 129.33. Euro went from the lows up to the highs. That's going to go higher also. The yen, pretty amazing, the yen. Up 3.20, folks, to 96.24. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world. In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at them. What do you have? Okay, so you're going to love this. We're up $5 on the cash S&P. We did 622 million. Yesterday we did 811. What that is, folks, that's a B to a C of a small ABC structure on the way down. That's going to take the cash S&P down to this 1538 area. We go to the Dow Industrials at the same setup on the Dow Industrials. Basically the Dow is flat again, down $111 yesterday, up 55 today. Not a big deal. NASDAQ Composite. NASDAQ Composite's done the exact same thing. The composite actually got to a lower low. So the composite came into the 3208.05 area. We got to 3206. You did that with 1.4 billion. So bottom line, the composite, I suspect, can bounce a little out here tomorrow. I don't see any real juice in it, but yeah, you can get a small bounce. Gold contract. We go take a look at the gold contract out here. What we have with the gold contract is this. She got down to a price point out here today of 1,539. She closes out at 1,553. So she did reject lower price, but she didn't get back inside the range. So what you have is this. What you're going to have now is this. You had 168,000 contracts. What we're going to have is we're going to have a weekly low with monster contracts. So bottom line, you can expect a few bounces, but that gold contract wants to get down to the 1450 area. If we go look at the GLD, what you're going to see with the GLD out here is this. She is out there at 150.49. She's under that 150.89. She also wants to get into lower price. Bond market out here, we did with bonds is this. The 30-year, she breaks topside, 509,000 contracts. That says 30-year right now at 146.09. She's running to 150. And she has the juice behind the move. King dollar. Now, King dollar was a trip. No two ways about it. We take a look at King dollar out here. This is what you had. King dollar got up to a price point today of 83.66. Gave it up on price, and closed out at 82.83. And what you have is this, is that you did 43,000 contracts. When you give it up like that, folks, two different things end up happening. Yeah, you're going to get a pullback. I suspect the King dollar can, pull back to, can get back to 82.20. Another 60 ticks down there, easy. Bottom line, though, is that you have a higher high now with volume. It'll be right back up to that level. Let's go to Nadine in Brandon. Hey, Nadine, what's going on?
Hi, how are you? Can you hear me? On speaker.
Hello?
Hi, can you hear me okay?
Yes, I can.
I'm sorry, I'm on my cell phone. I'm calling, I'm here in Brandon, Florida, and I just wanted to get your take on the shortening of the euro here. And do you think it wants to go higher?
Yeah, the euro is going to go higher. Do not short the euro right now.
Do not shop it? Okay.
Do not short it. Okay, so watch what happened here today, folks, okay? The bottom line is that, you know, the euro is going downtown in a big way, okay? But the euro has just gone from 137 and February 1st straight down to 127. It's a dead cat bounce. What you got out here today, wide price spread. The euro, folks, traded as low as 127.46. It goes to 129.34. I suspect the euro, if you're looking to just short the euro, you want to be basically let this get up to about the 130 to 131 area. This is a dead cat bounce, but you got to let it go a lot higher.
All right. Thank you very much.
Have a great one. Have a safe one. 877-927-6648. Excuse me, folks. Let's take a look at some of the high-volume stocks out here. Oh, Best Buy, folks. Best Buy has life after death in an extraordinary way. Actually, I was talking about this last week because I was in there. Best Buy, folks, so check this out. This is pretty cool. The housing market in general, folks, okay, you got to remember, you get the housing, then you get the floor companies, then you get the wood companies. Well, guess what? Even Best Buy, today that move wasn't about the housing. What that move was about is Samsung opening inside it. Best Buy is a monster ABC up. But the housing in itself, once you get the housing in there, Best Buy is going to be there. It's pretty amazing. If you take a look at it, and you know what's amazing is that when the old CEO was going to take it over again, then he couldn't get the financing, but he was right at the bottom, which is just amazing. Bottom line, though, what Best Buy did today, did 55 million shares, takes out the 2346, does it with volume. That ABC structure alone gets it into 28. And when you take a look at this chart, how it's set up, bottom line is that they got some action, man. The way this chart is set up right now is that Best Buy is going to be running out to 32. You know, so there's really clean action on that baby. Now, yesterday, what was pretty cool is that you saw that the SEC turned around and said that public companies can use Facebook, they can use Twitter in order to disclose information. Okay, and what that was all about is NFLX. What you had was Reed Hastings from Netflix, who's the chairman and CEO and president, had disclosed how many, folks were listening on Netflix. Okay, so the SEC first went after him, then they decided, okay, no, you can do that. Well, check this out. This is the type of operator, folks, that Warren Buffett is. It's important to understand this too. So Warren Buffett owns Business Wire. So he come out today saying that it's disgusting that well, didn't he use the term disgusting? Let me see if I can get the exact term. But the bottom line is that Berkshire Hathaway come out, say, criticizing the SEC, saying that you could use social sites. And this is why, because I'm familiar with Business Wire in a big way. So check this out. Business Wire, folks, when you see that Business Wire, if you put a Business Wire out, it costs $750 to put one wire out. And I'm sure they're totally flipped out because you know what? How much does it cost to put out a Twitter? Zero, big time. Okay, Business Wire is going to be hurt in a huge way because business companies in general, they use it all the time. And even when the thing that blows my mind is that it's a waste of money. It always has been. But large public companies just had to do it. That's what it comes down to. So that's going to, that company in general, that's a disruptive change in a huge way. Let's get to Bill in Clearwater. Hey, Bill, what's going on?
Hi, Tom. Good to hear you. I missed you now that you're moving around on different stations, but I cheated and got you on Tiger TV this time.
Well, that's not cheating. That's where we want you.
All right. Well, hey, I have been following you from back before you did gold, so for a long time. In my 401k, I'm limited to things a 401k can hold, and I've mapped them to different ETFs, so I follow the ETF.
Okay.
Like I can do the Russell 2000 or 3000 or mid-cap or S&P. And most of my focus has been IYR, the REITs.
Okay.
And so I wonder what your take is on the IYR and REIT industries in general. I know you've been kind of bullish on real estate, but I didn't know if that flowed over to the REITs also.
Well, okay, and specifically, folks, when he's saying the IYR, that's just not a real estate REIT. That's the commercial REIT, okay? which has been powerful. There's no doubt about that. You stay right there, Bill, and we will come back, but I got a guest coming up first, but as soon as I finish with that guest, I'll be right back with you, okay? This is Tom O'Brien. This is TFNN. You stay right there, folks. We got a great guest coming up for you.